with Vanguard and Retaliate behind tower, opens up Sky to then rotate into lanes that might not be so good.
Darkseer.
Okay.
Well, then we're going to have a little bit of a change of who's playing what. That is
it is the
Miracle Sand King!
Okay, this is kind of cool.
We're all having a beautiful evening, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, Fog, what are you looking forward to seeing here? I mean, obviously, the standout thing has got to be that Miracle is on the mid Sand King.
What? No, it's obviously Elder Titan. That's always going to be the thing that stands out for me. ET
This game, off, Philly. A few hits from a flat cannon and a stun, and Yapzor's going to be out of action every time.
And I see potential for like the late game too, right? This Darkseer versus PL. You're going to have a PL eventually later on too that's going to be incredibly powerful. So we'll see how it all kicks off. Nigma trying to pose himself a bit aggressive since they do have that ET Sand King strength. But it will just be a 2-for-2 exchange, it looks like. Matu's going to go check it out, but my control is going to claim that rune.
Yeah.
I'm super excited to watch Sand King mid. I had a couple games with Sand King mids, and it's been much more impressive than I thought it was.
Okay, I mean, because it was this hero, it had some sort of buffs on like the later, not enough to take him away from being still one of the stronger carries this patch.
Nope, still feels great, especially into certain matchups where they just eventually they might not be able to deal with illusions. So we're talking about how they do have some good ways of just this continuous damage, but if he gets too tanky, you know, Sand King's dead, how the hell do they clear illusions? We'll get to that point later on. But yeah, this hero still feels great. I mean, your item peak timings are just so damn good as mid.
And the river, Nisha, he's got a TP. Have they got the damage? He's going to start playing some mid Grim.
And somehow they've done a great job top, where a lot of times you see these Darkseer's first 2 levels, there's like 10 denies on the safe laner. Matu has 1. My control's at 17 last hit.
Puppey.
Go.
You're right.
Stomps that he has to deal with in a vacuum, but those are not as easy to, you know, you can't really control Void Spirit as easily without that. So at least Nisha does have that in the mid game that he will be able to just pierce right into whichever place that he does.
Look at this
Miracle.
Farming the small camp as well, some efficiency here, gets behind the tower, grabs the creep wave, takes it over to the camp. He'll happily clear up both of these for the caustic finale.
Denies Nisha the potential to stack and farm that camp. He's even going to block it himself to make sure Nisha can't.
And he's recovering. You know, he hasn't died. He's not fed down here. We'll see again on the replay. So let's see how much damage he does go down. So down to about 100 HP. Starts popping the south. Let's see how they're giving it their full potential. And
they're turned on about everything.
Oh, I mean, I am watching them play. This is some brilliant stuff.
Yeah, no, it's phenomenal. It really is. Like, the gyro has recovered. You know, as you said, Centaur good first gyro in the first few levels, but it's gotten better. And Scott,
if the lane wasn't sort of getting recovered as nicely as it was already, now getting kills on the offlaner as well.
So much magic damage, just the overcharge bumping up the gyrocopters from Rocket Barrage. Even a 1,200 HP hero like Centaur just chewed through. And Skyrath has to watch. Skyrath does not contribute anything besides just a little slow that comes up from that concussive, which is the ability that got buffed.
So he's got to be, you know, careful. Now the level 6 has been hit, they've got the extra bit of firepower with the cooldown if an opportunity arises for a kill.
Yeah, and I know he really wants the Vanguard because it really is like deep back. It feels really good on Centaur, though. I do have to reiterate. Like with Retaliate and with the Vanguard, I've seen like everybody doing it now too. It feels really good in this game. It just couldn't be appropriate for him to actually go for it. But maybe even pipe eventually in this game. It's Miracle. Well, then he can hunt PL. He can actually just find catches on PL because PL, as we know, it takes some time to actually get it.
Oh, they want ILTW. They're coming in with the Stampede, they're charging him down. Can they keep him alive? The charges come out. GH keeping him alive for now. Burrow Strike comes in from Miracle. The counter plays there from Nigma. As Zion Puppey will fall, Nigma keep ILTW alive.
Tower is under attack.
I think Miracle was bottling GH as he TPs into, so those little bit of extra increments of healing coming from the IO tether. It gets amplified, it gets turned.
Radiant's
4-0, Nigma, 0 mistakes so far, and they've even forced PL to jungle. This is just all looking fantastic for them right now.
This is some crazy stuff. Wouldn't be quite enough damage between him and the ET, so
no.
Third was needed. Still,
there's no points in the aura yet on Kuroky either. He's gone for just, you know, he's 5 positions, so he can't.
Radiant's top tower is
see what sort of a jump they can get. This is all under the ward, so that the blink reveal will be spotted out by Secret. Nisha actually going to get the jump on a Kuro. I mean, he's actually having to walk away. There goes in with the Burrow Strike. They're stopped down. Nisha, he's going to jump in for the kill. He's not going to get it. Kuro's going to live. Oh no, they just can't get anything. Those cute little moves he made around the small creep camp.
The fact that he's so high level too, like he's got max sandstorm, max burrow, he's got, of course, as we said, the fairy trinket. So it's like PL, when he shows
Radiant's
up,
top
these illusions are
tower
going to
is
die
under
pretty
attack.
quickly. Include like an ion shell as well being thrown in. This isn't going to be an easy recovery for Secret by any means.
I mean, that is the thing. So for Matu, what's his game plan? When he's got the diffusal blade, is he turning up or can he not? You know, when does he start thinking about getting involved? Is it after the first time or does he have to get a few items in before he...
It's going to be
Dire's
tough.
top
Secret, they are smoked
tower
now.
is
I believe they have the
under
blink and the Atos. So now they can actually make plays.
Nigma's on the high ground though. Stampede in, they're going to get the jump onto ILTW with the stick flares and enough burst to take him out. It's not, he's going to get relocated over to the side. Matu's there waiting. We'll be able to kill him off. Now turn towards the next two targets. Soulbind with the setup, but Secret a little hesitant on committing into this, even with ILTW dead.
Miracle. The Epi. Floor.
Well, the floor's dead, I guess. The Secret, they've got to find the IO. They're going to be able to jump over, get the grab on the mind control. The setup's there with the remnant. They get the vacuum wall. Oh, the power strike off. Oh, there's the combo, baby. There's the combo onto the four of them. As they take down three, and Miracle's not done yet. He's running down Matu. Matu and Yapzor, they've got to get out of there. As there we have it, as you were saying before, these points in the vacuum, the setup's there from mind control. And Nigma with a beautiful turnaround. They don't need... I mean, yeah, there was always one of the sort of the finest duos to have, paired up with the Darks here, but obviously not... Oh, Nisha, he's actually going to go in on this.
Oh, here.
They're on to ILTW. Can they burst through? Mystic Flare's going to get dropped down on the IO. Will kill him. ILTW is still able to get his spells off. The cooldown's out. And Nigma's going to be able to turn this one around. They've found two. They're looking over towards Sonoma. They've got the catch on Zai.
Tower is under attack.
About to. He shows up in the back. He does kill off Kuroky, but now he's being chased. He used his doppel. 5 seconds remaining on it. They're just going to throw the wall.
Yeah. Start getting the illusions working on. So Miracle's going to have the jump up in a bit of time. Yeah, it's ready. But there is an Invis rune. Oh, do they have detection? They don't, but do they need it? They do. The vacuum not quite able to catch him as Matu. He's able to walk out of there. The Invis rune saving his life. Vacuum sucked. In a good way. 4 heroes straight away.
Radiant's bottom
Somehow
tower is under attack.
Yapzor's right on the cusp of it too. That could have just been all 5.
They got to watch out for those combos. And back in the action, Yapzor does die. ILTW had to pick up a kill, and on the mid lane, Miracle's already making the jump in onto Matu. The vacuum, surging Miracle up as well with the Sandstorm down. Matu's out with the doppelganger.
Farming ILTW continuing to keep that lead.
Yeah, top net worth at the moment, 4, 1, and 3.
Nisha farming that creep pretty aggressively. He does have
Charm.
steps, but there's a catch.
Or a strike into the stomp. Still got a step available. In fact, he's got 2. He's up to the high ground. If they've got anything divided, they have mind control with a vacuum. He's got another step. He's still running, but Kuro's chasing. Kuro's ready to give some punches. He's out to the side with the Assimilate, but he's got no further escape as Nisha goes down. Another kill for Nigma.
Are they going to join the relocate too? I think Secret wanted to go, but yeah, Nigma's too close. They smoke immediately. They're going to opt against looking for the battle there.
I mean, they're just running at them.
On the hunt.
There's no Nisha. Dead for 30 seconds. Nigma's got the numbers.
Miracle. It's down for 8 seconds. Can't quite get it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
More time wasted though. Matu does not want to just sit in the trees up here.
So much action coming out. I think you'll be forgiven for thinking we were anywhere further into the game. We're only 18 minutes in. Smart builds here. He just charges straight in. That's how confident he feels right now. He's running up into the 3 of them. We'll turn with the Stampede. He's going to get the save. Here's the heal comes through from GH. ILTW getting low. The backup there. Miracle comes to the broach. The vacuum wall is dropped down. As ILTW finally falls, there'll be a buyback from Zai. Miracle's just running them down. Matu's got no escape. As they lose them 1 by 1. Mind Control still alive. Zai trying to finish him off, but Miracle comes back in with the Burrow Strike, jumping in onto Zai. Zai will fall. Nisha with another Astral Step crosses across Mind Control, but it isn't enough damage. Mind Control's still alive as Miracle just runs down Nisha. Burrow Strike onto the Void Spirit as it's 4 dead on Secret. They're not done yet. Miracle into the base. He's ready to start diving tier 4s. They've got the setup with the Eels buying time for the Burrow Strike. He'll be silenced, but it doesn't matter. They just chase him down with the right clicks. The towers are hitting hard, and Miracle will die for this dive. Puppey coming in as well. Can they punish GH and mind control? As Nisha's chasing, he's coming with the buyback for this. As GH is looking pretty dead. Mind control will manage to TP out.
I mean, full-blown disaster, but it still was pretty one-sided.
We'll see this dive again. I mean, as you say, what was the thoughts there? You can't underestimate how much these tier 4s do hurt. A few tower hits flying through, and that's a recipe for a pretty dead tanking. Back in the action, we've got another attempt onto ILTW's life coming through, but he's still alive. The ball truck comes in, he will fall, but the setup's been there. As the wall gets dropped down, side falls Puppey as well. Matu's got to run. As Nigma, they're chasing him down, the hard hits coming out from Kuro. As Matu's trying to run, Miracle's going to be able to find him again with the Burrow Strike. Double kill for Miracle. As we'll see, I mean,
he can't show up to. It just feels like he can't show up to fights. Like the ET aura, it ruins these type of agi heroes so badly, and with the type of game state that it's been, Nigma just battles right through it. There is ILTW, but who cares? I'm fine with taking these fights still. It's Miracle on the chase again.
So he can control Nisha long enough. He has got the Yules. Nisha's up to the high ground. Mind controls him with the jump. He's going to be able to get the vacuum actually onto the two of them. And they're going to continue to chase Miracles in with another Burrow Strike over towards Yapzor. Yapzor's gone.
They're respawning though. Zai is about to come back too.
Nisha going to get back in on this. He's going to be able to get the catch onto Kuro with the ink swirl set up from Puppey. The factors in place, so Miracle's got an epicenter. He's ready to go back in, but Nisha's off to the side. Miracle not quite able to make the jump in.
And that looks like now Roach going to be on the mid. Yeah, they got the pipe as they finished a while ago on mind control. They're feeling really strong around this area. Even though they don't have the epi, they're still feeling that confidence.
It's got to be worrying for Secret. I mean, the last two team fights we've seen that Nigma has still won, there have been team fights where ILTW's died at the start. You know, there have been fights that he's not really been able to have too much impact at all, and it hasn't mattered. Nigma still taking the team fights very easily. And just, you know, very impressive, sort of showing up the trust that ILTW has in the team to sort of clean things up, even if he does go in first. You know, no fear from him at all.
So, will be all right, but he will lose his ward immediately.
Dire's middle tower is under
they're
attack.
Also high level too on the side of Nigma. I'm noticing like level. ILTW is actually 15. GH is 15 because ILTW has start. Yeah. The supports and everybody else has been amplified so much. And it makes a big difference. Like
is under
ET,
attack.
he's got max aura. And it actually makes such a big difference when you're playing at this point in the game, and you can just negate all that magic resistance, all that armor away from the PL in particular. And now PL, we do see Matu, he's got the shard. So now maybe he can play from a distance where he's throwing lances, and then he can wait till the ET or one of these annoying heroes is taken out of the fight, and then he can start getting on top of them again. But it's going to be a tough climb. See what's going on.
Miracle. Looking for Zai. Zai is going to put the Stampede. Looking at the Yules into the Storm. Zai, and he's gone.
No hesitation. Miracle immediately gets the kill top, TP's mid, starts running over to connect to his team, just looking for the next battle every single moment. I mean,
they might look to dive this. Mind control surging himself forward. Gonna get the cooldown, drop down onto Yapzor. Yapzor, there's no escape for him. Another guess, 26-9 here. Forcing out the fortification here from Secret. RTW keep pushing up. Just casually tanking the Mystic Flare. He doesn't care.
Get healed up real quick. Behind.
And look at the jump, and Miracle's over the cannon gate. They've got the vacuum full of the two. They're just dead. Sai and Nisha just wiped off the face of the game. As RTW's diving in for the cleanup. Puppey's gone as well. Matu's got to try and jump his way back to the front, and they're going to call it. They're tapping out of this one as GG is called. Nigma take game 2. And with that, the series, it's theirs 2-0 against Team Secret. Now, Team Secret that was top of the league last season, Team Secret that was second at the major. Nigma, they come in with a new change to the roster, ILTW in the carry, Miracle in the mid, and it looks phenomenal, Fogg. You don't get to see this sort of debut after a roster change look this good ever, really.